So to not get into this, because if it's a stress that you can deal with and it gets away out of your life, then you don't get nervous. But if my mother dies, I can't undo this. So that will just be something I need to deal with. And it maybe takes a month or a year or a decade until I've gone from being sad about the death of her, not believing it, then being angry about it, then kind of get to terms with that fact, and then to really have integrated that happening, her death, into my life. If I don't kind of have the capacity to do so because something else like finances break away, gets into my life, and I can't really do something about it right away, and then also a school kicks me out, and there is like lots of construction sites, we say in German. There's lots of problems in my life I can't really myself get rid of. There is other people needed. Someone has to give me a job, some other school has to let me in, and my mother won't come back. So having those stress situations all at once gets you up that real short ladder. Yeah. So I told you about that raw thing. That's like the real last diet I learned about. He's having a different name, but because he's having such a common name, he called himself Van der Planitz. He has died, but his videos are up. Don't believe all you see on the web, But yeah, when I started doing the raw egg, milk, butter, my digestion went from 0 to 100% within a day. Now, when I eat cheese, people say cheese ain't digested. But me having such a rotten digestion all my life long, being pooping because of eating bread, sugars, coffee. I just need a loaf of bread, coffee with milk in it, and my stomach gets bloated and it won't go away for a day, But if I eat maybe 200 grams of cheese, which is a lot, that I heat in a pan, and I put 5 Mediterranean herbs, basil, and 4 Asian herbs like ginger, curcuma, cardamom. Yeah, and eat that. Next day, it gets out of my body. So that's good digestion. And it has a good consistency to it. It's not like, making me bloat and all. So this is a good diet for me, the raw thing. So that's the last diet I learned about. But before, in the esoteric worlds, there are people that tell you the Getreidewoche, So that's why I say don't, just go following all the advice someone gives you. So the guy Van der Planitz, he talks a lot about, only eat raw. But for me, it helped to have the cooked cheese with some eggs, So that one wasn't raw, but I digested it very well. The Getreide, the week going through 7 different not corn, grains in a week. That one won't do good, I think. But I learned here, in Asia they have a lot of rice. Rice hasn't even salt in it. and it hasn't got minerals in there. So it's like empty food. And to me, actually, eating something that doesn't give me any minerals or vitamins, is kind of like, okay, it fills my stomach, but it won't help. So the Romans, they ate different grains in Europe, and they had their pigs with them. They had a lot of meat, they had herds of pigs with them, traveling, conquering Europe and Asia and the Mideast and Africa, the north of Africa. So that's the Holy Roman Empire. They had a different grain they ate, so they were different. And in Latin America, it was corn, so those people were different. Now we have the possibility to go into a supermarket and just take out whatever we want. So from her, I learned maybe it's not so good, to eat stuff that we rice don't really profit from, because it doesn't have any salt. It says it's good with apple to detox, but as a food, it doesn't really count. It doesn't get on first place. So that's what I learned in her Gerda Steiner, in her diet. So, yeah. I am not happy. I am not relaxed in my mind. And that one sometimes transmutes and makes me kind of unhappy, actually. So to me, it's like if my intestines, if my digestion was wrong all my life, and now I have like for a year been having good digestion. Sometimes I had a little bit of chocolate or salad and my poop looks different then, right? But all in all, it's good. No day without poop. To put it out here, people don't talk about it, so that's why I never learned. I remember having asked somebody when I was a child, how many times a day do you poop? And they wouldn't tell me because they thought I'm kind of being rude. Well, now I'm angry because no one told me. But the thing is, your digestion should be good. It should be, stuff needs to get out. And if you have bloated whatevers, you get sick. So now I am in my mind kind of sick because I had such a lot of stress. And I try to fight it, which I shouldn't. I should just not fight anymore, But because that one is this troubled mind state again, to fight. But yeah, I think eating a lot of sugar was helping me to survive, because until I started doing, if you eat chocolate, endorphins, serotonin too gets you happy. Because I was in such a stressful situation, that one helped me. And I ate 4 chocolate, not bars, a whole chocolate a day. In the evening, I would eat 4 of them for like half a year, and I wasn't getting any fatter. Just so you know, I was so stressed out. I don't know the explanation, but before, I didn't get fat. I was like 36 kilo, and I got 63 kilo, and I got 66. 3 kilos eating half a year. 4 chocolates. These, not the bars. How are they called? the long thing didn't make me fat. Yeah, but it helped me survive until I found out about cardio. So doing cardio within 4, 5, maybe 6 days helped me to get into that runner's high. I was at home, I wasn't running, I was just dancing, I was jumping. But first day, after 10 minutes, it was boring, so I continued for an hour just jumping. So I could still talk, I wasn't out of breath. Second day, maybe no reaction, I don't know, I was just pleased I did it. Third day, I don't know, maybe fourth, fifth day, after 10 minutes of jumping, I was raising my arms and I was happy. So I didn't need the chocolate anymore. And I was getting from 36, 7 kilos to... No, I'm always saying the numbers the other way around. Because I'm so visually and kind of still, in a bad condition right now.